Hello everyone, Teacher here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to show you some chapter 3 footage. I managed to actually remember to record this time. And as you can see, I've got my first Gandalf shot in chapter 3. This was the first time. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. So we're gonna start off here. I recorded my Gondor Rangers attempt. And let's roll the footage. I actually take Miri out. Now I did get my best attempt with Miri. This was just earlier in the day where I wanted to practice some different things, and I wanted to see what strat I could do because I know what he's getting done in my road to Rivendell. So open up with the stealth with the slow, and this is actually where I found out that it works better with Miri. Miri do her basic because that can inflict weaken. Okay, so if we're gonna pause it here. So with Miri, I go for the Skull Crusher with a slow and a weaken on him. Now the weaken is 50-50 because it's not fully upgraded, but at level 6 her basic is a guaranteed. And that means the Shadow Seer can only cleanse one of it, so either he will do less damage to the team overall, or he will just be slow, and that can help with the turn mechanics. So we have immunity on Denethor, and then we have stealth, and then we have everything here. So I'm gonna taunt. No, I just did a basic, and then I taunt. And this is really where I haven't figured it out quite yet, but basically Gondor is a lot mechanical when it comes to swapping around. So here we go. Boromir is a little bit still RNG because it's only, I believe it's 55% I have on him. Otherwise it's 45. I think it's 45 due to the 10% and yeah, 15. So yeah, it's 45%. There we go. We heal. We have the immunity on. Everything went away, and yeah, and there we get a taunt on Faramir. Immunity, that immunity is so vital because it just helps you not getting the ticks. This is where Halbarad fits really well in with my Gondor team because he can heal. Now at the moment I am having some issues. As you can see, a full rotation on Faramir did take him down to half. Like, one thing that's good about Faramir and also Miri when they are gear 8 and also when they eventually are farmable, and then there will be a very, very solid choice because, the fact that the more stars they have, the more health, that's really great. So, and there's just so many mechanics for swapping around. Now we have it over here. Then let's go. Let's get a kill. We have no capture. Now I prefer to go for the. There we go. So I got Unbreakable down. Now this is a little bit of an issue though, and actually at this point I only had it at level 4. It's now at level 5, and that is what helped me because that means all 3 has Unbreakable. Preferably I would only do this if I had immunity on because it only works on Gondor, but I figured, let's remove some boons. Let's get some Unbreakable down onto Faramir and Boromir. Faramir does amazing damage. I'm looking forward to getting the level 6 on that. And here we go. Got the capture mechanic stacks. There we go. So this is where my big issue is. I have a 1 turn cooldown, and this is where if Denethor had an immunity stack, I would have been able to use his basic this turn and put the capture over onto put the taunt over onto Boromir, and that would have helped and made this rotation even better. Now, the reason why I want to show you this is because this is basically how Miri will work with it as well. Instead of Strider, she has AoE, she's faster than him. She, when she's 7-star and gear 8 or abilities level, she will do great damage. But also the fact of the matter is that she will, and yeah, here I'm a little bit unlucky actually that I don't get the immunity and the actual block scores there. You can see now it actually ticking up. So, but this is where Miri will work great with the speed, the weaken, bleed, a lot of good damage, etc. So this I was actually really tempted to bank this attempt here, and yeah, again I was seriously considering banking, but I was like, no, maybe I can do one better, and I believe this was where I decided to say after this I went and upgraded Denethor's ability. So pretty nice run with Strider, who is 7-star. He's not really that well built. I believe he's 6k power and he's gear 6 or 7 and some level in abilities, nothing even maxed. But yeah, that was my Gondor Ranger, which did get to, I believe it was 615k, I believe. Let's go ahead and have a look here. My Rivendell didn't do very well today. I really struggled so much with my Rivendell RNG, so I decided to bank this. I left the squad for last because then I knew what I would need to get that one Gandalf shard. But yeah, 611, and as you can see here, my Haradrim got over 100k score increase, and we're gonna be taking a look at that now. So here we have an attempt with my Haradrim. We're gonna take it from the start. Bekelu, who goes first. Ideally, you actually want to Yeftu or probably Tibeb to be the one who takes it. You can also do Bekelu first, but you want one of the front lines. Then you can swap over to a Robel. I like to do Robel first because her AoE is the highest one on the cooldown. And then we go like this. Whoopsie. Pretty nice with the slow all around. And then we can also do the turn meter and haste. That means we can have Wubete make sure he takes the mechanics. There we go. Maybe I should have actually cleansed here because that would have removed the entire stacks on Robel. So hindsight is 2020, but I should have done that instead. I just because then they would just have went on Yeftu a little bit, but then I could have swapped over to my Wubete. So hindsight is here I should have decided to cleanse the entire stack of Robel, and then I could have had Wubete going, and that would have actually probably led to something I would have banked. Because if we take a look, okay, I'm actually even saving that. Wow. Yeah, I think here I was worried it would remove from Wubete, um, just because of the matter of the fact that he simply had um, so much HP. So they're like Haradrim is really solid overall. They actually lag a little bit in chapter 2. And this is where I should have went with that early instead of this turn, and now it's starting to go downhill. So I believe this score, let's see what we end up with. I believe it was a 450, which is around what I normally score. But since I made Bekelu level 60 and Tibeb is probably gonna be level 60 tomorrow with the XP that I gained during the day, then I only have Yef2 left for level 60, and then that's basically Haradrim done to level 60. And when I'm done with my Gondor squad and abilities, I will rotate over. Though I will actually go for Robel AoE level 6 now because of everything that is happening. Yeah, 430 I would probably have gotten a little bit higher, but actually I will go to Robel level 6, her AoE, because I believe that last part damage can actually help me in chapter 1 with the 900k. It remains to be seen, but yeah, I am positive about that. So that was actually that run, and I didn't really record anything here. But basically what you want to get done is to have Elladan being the lowest and having demarked, and then you do Arwen cleanse. Like there's different ways of doing it, but basically the immunity will work. And my elves are getting very close to 7-star. That should also help with the extra health. At the moment, sometimes when it targets Arwen, I can still basically cleanse it and get it onto her with immunity and an Elrond heal. As you can see, I got gear 9. I'm slowly working on Lord Elrond, and the reason why I'm able to do this is because I got the offers for money that they gave us, the 4-1 with the XP, 50k XP and a lot of energy, and that means I have farmed a lot of candles, though the drop rate is very, very low. And overall, I will say, yeah, I would really, really like to get some more XP offers. So what I basically did, I farmed everything, but also what I did was I basically went and did everything that I could in order to be sure that I have some chapters done. As you can see here, I didn't manage to 3-star this, only 2.5, but basically everything else. And it's the same here with chapter 5. Now we will be putting more into our shadow squad, so when they release something, I will be sad if they put something here, but other than that, it's basically everywhere. Like this one, I could also do. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good, and I managed to get on 5.9, which is probably the most important thing for me because they might drop a character here, so I will be able to go back and farm that. So this was some of my setup for my chapter 3. I finally got the Gandalf shard, and in chapter 2, chapter 1, as you saw, I got a 2.5 million. That was really nice. I did a small increase in my overall damage in chapter 2. I got to 1.35 million, and that is taking a lot of time. It's going slowly, but eventually it will happen. At the moment, I want to focus on getting 3 million in my chapter 1 and my chapter 3, and then I will be good to go with the 6 Gandalf shards for each. And if we then say every raid 5 on top of that, that is 17. And I hope my squad can do better in chapter 4 than it can in chapter 2, but we will see how the Balrog is attuned, because I would say the troll at difficulty 3 is attuned to 6-star at least, with a lot of investment, and ideally 7-star, where chapter 1 and 3 difficulty 3 is attuned more to 5-star squads. So I'm really looking forward to what the Balrog will be doing, and thank you so much for taking a look here with me in my runs. If you like what you see or you have any comments, then drop them down below and give a like, and I'll see you all in the next one.